What's up, everybody? Welcome to BPI 3 Raw TV. Today we're going to talk about something that surprisingly isn't like a lot of news right now in the fitness industry. Like, I found this out in a kind of a random way from like a friend of a friend, but it's not being really talked about that much, and I'm not really sure what the deal is. But Thermolife, which is Thermolife International LLC, files suit against BPI Sports. Now, you guys know BPI Sports. It's a big company. It is a big company in the supplement industry. And they're filing suit because their best BCAA products are misbranded, underdosed, and falsely advertised. And they have proof of this. Now, I kind of step back and I'm like, what is it with this fucking branched-chain amino acid shit? This BCAA thing, like, they shouldn't even be on the fucking market. I'll be honest with you. There's complete fucking waste. You guys know how I feel about them. You know the fucking how it works. More and more scientists, fucking doctors. There's more people stepping up going, what the fuck are you idiots in the fitness industry talking about? This is how branched chains work. This is how essential amino acids work. They're speaking up, right? But some of these companies are still pushing the BCAAs because they're fucking cheap as fuck to produce, easy to flavor, and easy to manipulate the general public because everybody thinks that they actually need them. Like, you've been trained to think that you actually need branched chain amino acids, so much so that companies can now come up with sales tactics to keep you buying that cheap ass fucking product. And now they're like, we can do this to charge even more money so that we're making more of a profit margin. And when we get caught, we'll just go out of fucking business. Fuck it. Who cares? We'll make so much fucking money. Like, we'll just shut it down and walk away or sell the company or do something, right? So here's the deal. December 13th, the day after my birthday. So a couple days ago, actually on December 12th it was. So it was reported December 13th, but on December 12th, Thermolife International LLC filed a lawsuit in Arizona Federal District Court against BPI Sports. They talk about Thermolife being the leading brand, technology supplier, yada, yada, yada. Thermolife controls a global patent portfolio of at least 27 patents, not bad, spanning more than 15 countries, including 19 patents with more than 450 claims related to novel uses of nitrates and amino acid nitrate compounds and compositions in dietary supplements and food products, including branched-chain amino acid nitrates. Okay, now listen. As alleged, Thermolife's complaint, BPI is a market leader in branched-chain amino acid supplementation. BPI's top-selling BCA product includes best BCAAs, BCAAs with energy, BCA shredded, keto aminos, best aminos, essential 9, so they have an essential amino acid formula. That's kind of interesting, right? BPI's market dominance in the BCA supplementation results from the fact that BPI advertises what it claims are peptide-linked bonded amino acids, branched chains that form the basis of what BPI calls oligonucleotide enzymatic technology. BPI even claims that it created a tetrapeptide bonded BCAAs. Now, what the fuck are we talking about here? Here's something interesting. They have an essential amino acid formula out. Why the fuck are you still producing the branched chains? Like, the essential amino acid formula has branched chains in it. Why the fuck? There would be zero use for this company to produce a branched chain while you have an essential amino acid formula. Zero. There isn't a single person out there who's deficient in branched chain amino acids when they're taking in essential amino acids. Not a single fucking one. So right off the bat, I go, why would they? And I get the fact that they're like, you know, they understand that, well, you know, there's a business and you sell things sometimes that you wouldn't necessarily use yourself. Yeah, but nobody needs to be using these fucking branched chain shit. And you have this new keto supplement that, let's face facts, if you're taking an essential amino acid supplement, that's for keto. Done deal. So you're not rebranding shit. It's, to me, my personal opinion is, you're branding shit to try to trick different demographics of people into buying your products that really they're not needed. They don't need to be produced. These ketone fucking things, complete bullshit. The first one that I ever saw a few years ago at the Olympia, I fucking laughed at. When I figured out what it was and how it worked, and I have videos up about that shit. I have videos up about these ketone fucking, like, I'm not rehashing this shit again because we've been through it so many times, but BPI, rather than being, I want to say, a legitimate company, a company that actually cares and wants to be truthful, could say, look, here's the deal. These keto fucking things don't work. The branched chain amino acid things are fucking stupid. We can literally change all of our products to essential amino acids and make sure that we're giving the people what they need to grow muscle tissue, to make sure that they're repairing their bodies, not to make some kind of gimmicky things. But BPI always has those little squeeze bottles, right? You squeeze the flavor of the thing. How gimmicky is that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting there going, fuck, now you look at it, there's a lot of gimmicks, right? So Thermolife's lawsuit alleges that independent laboratory testing BPI products has revealed that BPI's top-selling best BCA product does not contain peptide-linked branched-chain amino acids, which is what's on the label. And they don't much less tetrapeptides or oligopeptide technology. Independent lab analysis proves that branched-chain amino acids in BPI's products are free-form BCAAs, products that are not unique or special. In fact, explaining Thermalife's complaint, the products provide less actual BCAAs than most other BCAA products on the market. Thermalife's complaint has revealed that independent laboratory analysis, they put a lot of this fucking jargon in here, that the BCAA, the best BCAAs has shown to have that one serving, 10 grams a serving, contains 1.25 grams of free-form branched-chain amino acids and 0 grams of peptide bonded, as further explained in the complaint. So out of a 10-gram scoop, you get 1.25 grams of branched-chain amino acids. Let's talk about what the problem with that. Not only is it not truthful, so if you can't trust the company, what they're putting on the label to actually be in there, what you may not also realize is if you put a 5 gram, a 10 gram, a 15 gram dose of branched-chain amino acids in one serving, you're pairing a certain amount. If you still have a 10 gram scoop that says serving size 10 grams and it only has a gram of branched-chain amino acids rather than having 5, 6, or 7 grams in there, you're now paying the same price or a premium price or more of a price for such little amounts of amino acids that they won't do anything. They literally will do nothing. So now you have a company that's selling a product that literally even a high dose branched-chain amino acid would have an effect, not the effect you want, but it would have an effect. These have zero effect, and you're paying more of a price. And I think, I step back and I remember when they came out with 1MR, and I remember thinking, when I take 1MR, I get this like pit in my stomach, like a painful burning in my stomach before it kicks in, and then I was like wired out of my fucking skull. And I only used it a couple times because I didn't like that feeling. And I kind of like, asked other friends, you get this weird upset stomach thing? Like, yeah, it's weird, but then all of a sudden it kicks in and I'm good to go. And I'm sitting there going, when you're producing a product and you put it on the market, and so 6 people I asked, all 6 had the stomach pains, right? And you have a product that makes your stomach hurt, like that's the first side effect that people are fucking exposed to when they take your product, and you still put it on the fucking market? Like, what do you do? Advertise like, hey, just ignore that fucking stomach ache. The reason why you're having pain in your stomach is your body's telling you it doesn't want it in there. It's telling you that something is fucked up. Pain is an alert system. Pain is like an alarm. If you don't listen to pain, things get worse and eventually you get fucked up. So the first thing with their product is you get pain. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, now I'm reading this over the branch chains, and BPI used to be one of the top companies around. It used to be one of those companies that you knew you could trust. They literally had, they had, I would say, cutting edge things back when it was happening. And the problem is, cutting edge wise, amino acid wise, there's nothing fucking new. There's not gonna be. Once you produce an essential amino acid formula, you're done. The branch chains were extracted from that. So you look at it and you're like, well, extract, you guys get what I'm saying. Like the branch chains, you can be taken out of that essential amino acid formula and used by themselves, right? But I'm sitting there going, that's it. So now in order to trick the public, okay, because once you have a formula that's good, that's it. That's it. Until some new type of nutrient comes out and you've tested it properly and you've combined it with the other things in your product and you've got a definite sense of how this is how it works, and we can replicate that over and over again in every fucking subject, you now have something new that you can put in a product. But those things it's far and few between when those things come along. So what they do is just keep coming up with random ways to market shit. It's all marketing. Oh, we have these peptide bonded, oligopeptide, fucking tetrapeptide. And, people go, oh my God, wow, this is the so scientific one. I mean, BPI, they're scientific. Like, they have scientists working for them. This must be the next best thing. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, they're just sitting in a boardroom going, what can we, oligopeptide. Yeah, fucking put that on the ad today. Like, tetrapeptide doesn't exist? Yeah, we just invented tetrapeptide. Fuck yeah, let's do that. And you're like, oh man, instead of the $39 I pay for my branch chains or $29, I gotta pay $49 or $59 because this one's oligopeptides. This one has tetrapeptides. This one has so many branched chain amino acids. I'm gonna be fucking Hulk overnight. And next thing you know, you're fucking spending money on it. And they're like, yeah, this 13-cent fucking can that it cost me to produce, you just paid $49 for it. Ha ha ha! They fucking laugh at you. I'm like, fuck me running sideways. And this is not the first time we've heard about this. We've heard about, it stems all the way back to hot stuff. I don't know if you guys remember that. Their product said it was like a metabolic stimulator. It had fucking D-ball in it. Like when they tested it, it didn't even have the vitamins and shit that it said on the label. It had Dianabol in it. And they were like, we have no idea how that happened. And they revamped the fucking product and they actually put out the vitamin product that had the metabolic stimulator, activator, whatever in it. And then the product fucking sucked. It's still out to this day. But the original thing was, it wasn't what was supposed to be in the fucking product. It was completely different. And like, now we see this with this. And I'm like, the good manufacturing practices, the GMP certifications and stuff like that. I don't know if this company has the GMP certification, but if it does, it basically goes, it basically kind of shows that even when you see that now, doesn't necessarily mean you know what you're fucking getting and putting in your body. I've had friends that have actually bought SARMs products that have had side effects like they're taking some kind of toxic steroid. That's not supposed to happen with SARMs. But these are legally sold on the fucking market in stores. He got it from a goddamn store. And I'm sitting there going like, there's so many fucking things out there, guys, that you don't even understand that are not what they seem. And like, I find it interesting. BPI has a lot to lose. Like this could very well cripple BPI if Thermolife and other people decide to keep pushing it. BPI is going to have to revamp everything and actually do things legitimately, which is going to be a huge drop in profits. And those upper executives, when they say huge profit margin drop, are going to be like, well, who fucked this up? Then people are going to start getting fired. But here's the problem. Now turning it around and making it okay may not be able to happen. We're just going to have to wait and see. But unfortunately, when greed kicks in, greed takes over, people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about other people. They don't give a fuck about the fact that they're taking money from people that are working their ass off for it, that have big goals, that want to better themselves. They just go, let's come up with the next fucking best gimmick thing that makes no fucking sense and just fucking sell it. And we'll just tell them it's real. And no one will ever fucking know. Well, someone knows. BibleStudyTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.BibleStudyTraining.com to log it to Someone Knows BPI Bicep, and we are out.